The State Council begins its 8th term meeting by holding its first session of its first regular round next Wednesday. Financing and investment agreements are signed at a value exceeding 12 million Omani riyals in the governorate of Dhofar. And the University of Technology and Applied Sciences discusses preparations of the university branch in Musandam Governorate to receive the first batch in the second academic term. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq will open after tomorrow Tuesday the 8th term first annual convening of the Council of Oman at the Council's premises in the Governorate of Muscat. This was stated by the Diwan of the Royal Court in a statement reading as follows. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq will open on Tuesday, 14th of November 2023, the first annual convening of the 8th term of the Council of Oman at the Council premises in Muscat. The convening will be attended by the members of the Council of Ministers, Chairman of the State Council, Chairman of the Shura Council, Commanders of the Sultan's Armed Forces and the Royal Oman Police, members of the State Council and Shura Council, heads of the diplomatic missions accredited to the Sultanate of Oman, members of the Supreme Judicial Council, some business persons, CEOs at Oman Investment Authority, editors-in-chief of local newspapers, and representatives of the committee and professional associations. May the Almighty Allah protect His Majesty the Sultan and guard him as the source of pride of his homeland and people. As per the royal orders of His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq, the State Council will begin its 8th term meeting 2023-2027 by holding its first session of its regular round next Wednesday, the 15th of November. The agenda of the session includes taking oath of the honorable members of the 8th term and electing the 2 deputies of the chairman and members of the council's office, and the honorable members will be nominated for membership in the permanent committees. Oman Development Bank signed financing and investment agreements at a value exceeding 12 million Omani riyals. That came within Development and Job Opportunities Forum in the Governorate of Dhofar. The forum called upon entrepreneurs and Omani youth to benefit from investment opportunities at various sectors. The event was held at Sultan Qaboos Youth Culture and Entertainment Compound in the Wilaya of Salalah. The forum is considered the first of its kind in the government that targets a number of sectors including logistics, industry, agriculture, fisheries, tourism, and energy. The forum was held under the patronage of His Highness Sayyid Marwan bin Turki Al Said, Governor of Dhofar. The Council of the University of Technology and Applied Sciences approved the draft regulation of the organization, consultations at the university, and the academic system of higher studies during its first meeting for the academic year 2023. The Council reviewed the follow-up report on the implementation of the draft organization regulation for the university system in preparation for completing the procedures for its review by the competent authorities, and the preparations of the university branch in Musandam in terms of the building readiness, its infrastructure, and all the necessary administrative preparations to prepare it to receive 150 students accepted to study at the university branch at the beginning of the second semester of the academic year 2023-2024. The Council also approved the granting of academic degrees to students of the university who successfully completed the graduation requirements for the summer semester and those who completed the spring semester for the academic year 2022-2023, whose number is 2,196 male and female graduates. The meeting was chaired by His Excellency Dr. Mahad bin Said Ba'ouen, Ministry of Labor, Chairman of the Council. His Excellency Dr. Mohammed bin Nasser Al-Za'abi, Secretary General of the Ministry of Defense, received at Ma'askar al-Murtafa camp the Chiefs of Staff of Armed Forces of the Gulf Cooperation Council countries participating in the work of the regular meeting of the Supreme Military Committee of Their Excellencies the Chiefs of Staff of the Armed Forces of the Gulf Cooperation Council countries. His Excellency the Secretary General welcomed Their Excellencies the Chiefs of Staff of the Armed Forces of the GCC, appreciating their efforts and endeavors in supporting the process of joint cooperation between the GCC countries in various military fields. During the meeting, they discussed a number of military issues of common interest. With the participation of 36 student research papers from 70 universities and 6 centers and institutes across 8 different countries in the Arab world, Sahar University is currently hosting the 24th Arab Creative Student Forum. This forum provides a significant opportunity for creative Arab youth to express their ideas and share their research and creative projects in various fields. The focus of this edition of the forum is on the role of higher education institutions in economic development across various sectors. The forum also includes the final judging phase for the participating research papers and the honoring of the winners. It's worth mentioning that Sahar University is collaborating with the Arab Council for Training and Student Creativity, prepared a comprehensive program for the forum, aiming to provide participants with a rich educational experience, including an exploration of the culture, landmark, history, and civilization of the Sultanate of Oman. The opening ceremony was presided over by Her Excellency Dr. Rahma bint Ibrahim al-Mahrouqi, Minister of Higher Education, Research and Innovation. Still to come in our news bulletin. Third batch of Makin camps for modern technologies is launched. The Municipal Council in the Governorate of Musandam discussed in its 8th meeting this year allocating service utilities in the fishing port in the Wilaya of Khasab, along with proposals for internal roads project in the Wilaya of Bakha. The service facilities include a mosque, restrooms and gathering rooms for fishermen, as well as other facilities in the port. The meeting reviewed a number of service projects in the Governorate, as well as responses forwarded to the Council. The meeting discussed allocating lands for agricultural use in the Governorate. In collaboration with Oman Investment Authority's companies, the innovative idea race kicked off with the participation of over 100 male and females from all governorates of the Sultanate of Oman. Starting from today, the groups and teams began exploring technology-based creative solutions and innovations to tackle challenges, accelerating the transformation of successful ideas and initiatives to tangible economic projects. Projects proving their economic viability will be incorporated into the supplier development program implemented by Oman Investment Authority. Additionally, the Small and Medium Enterprises Development Authority will provide support related to consultations and project development. Oman Air won the 5-star rating award in the major airline category at the Apex Awards, which is one of the largest global bodies specialized in evaluating the experiences of international travelers. This is based on the evaluation of about 1 million passengers for flights through more than 600 airlines around the world, and the independent accreditation of these evaluations by a specialized external auditing company. The national carrier of the Sultanate of Oman also won the title of Best Staff Service in the Middle East during the Skytrax World Aviation Awards 2023. The third batch of Makin camps, organized by the Ministry of Transportation, Communications and Information Technology, implemented by the Programming Academy, was launched with the participation of 31 trainees. It aims to provide training and qualification opportunities for job seekers in the field of modern technologies. Trainees participating in this batch were divided into the Comprehensive Web Applications track and the Cybersecurity track. This is the Sultanate of Oman Television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here's a recap of our main points. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq shall open the 8th term first annual convening of the Council of Oman on Tuesday. As per the royal directives of His Majesty the Sultan, the State Council begins its 8th term meeting by holding its first session of its first regular round next Wednesday. Financing and investment agreements are signed at a value exceeding 12 million Omani riyals in the Governorate of Dhofar. And University of Technology and Applied Sciences discusses preparations of the university's branch in Musandam Governorate to receive the first batch in the second academic term. With that, we come to the end of tonight's bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night, and until next time.